Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Lisa. If this is your first time being here, welcome. Um, so I am going to do my layout in my memory planner. This is a big happy planner I use. I'm going to do my September 22nd through the 28th. I got this new Love Posh Seasonal Love. It's so beautiful. I love it so much. I'm going to use the September set because it's so gorgeous. And what I'm doing, I've been doing um, some videos now for about a month, and I kind of was doing, and you might have heard this in my other videos, I usually decorate, like this is for next week, I decorate ahead, and then I usually come in about Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday, print my photos for the beginning of the week, and fill it in. And then later on Sunday or Saturday, I'll come in, print the rest of them, fill it in, quick and easy. And I love to show how easy it can be and how you don't need a ton of time to be able to do this. So when I started doing videos, I stopped doing that because if I just did a decorating, it's just like a really small video. You know, it's really short. So I've been just kind of doing it all at once. So I Googled and researched how to merge videos together, so I can almost do like an after the pen, if you will. So anyways, I am going to try that this week with this one. I did it last week's a little bit, and oops, I tore that. And so I'm going to try it again with this week. So I am going to start with a corner piece over here. One of the things I always say that, you know, so many people ask me like, well, how do you know if you're gonna have enough room for all your photos or how many photos you're gonna take? And I don't know. I don't know. And I just know just from experience, because I've been doing this now for 4 years in this kind of planner, that let me get that wrinkled out before I speak, that I tend to take more photos on the weekend than I do during the week because, you know, just the regular work week. I'm going to put this up here so it looks like a little, and I know like this particular week, I'm going to be out of town Monday through Wednesday evening for work and meetings. So I won't have a ton of photos for this, but I leave it kind of plain and with options. And I always try to leave one spot, 1 to 2 spots each day for a photo. So, or at least one, that's always my goal. And then on the weekend, at least 2 spots for like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, if that makes sense. And not saying I do that every time because I don't. Okay, so I love this, how they have like these little what do you want to call them? Clusters. I mean, I usually make my own, but I do love that. It's quick and easy. So I might put that right here. And then it looks like I'll have 3 photos here, which I'm not opposed to. I usually do this, oops, pretty quick. I'm not usually indecisive, but I do find that when I do videos, it is a little bit harder to do. I'm a little bit more indecisive when I'm recording. Okay, so here I'm going to my daughter's this weekend, so I'll probably have a lot of photos. So I don't know how much I'm going to put over here. And I figure I might do, I really liked this corner piece. So I might just do a corner piece and then keep it quite simple. And then what I might do over here is a long journaling box. I know I'll probably do a lot of journaling. Oh, I don't know what I have left for orange journaling, long orange journaling boxes. I find the new, like, oh, sorry about my movement, that the sticker book I got from Jojo Plans, like I think it was like autumn fall set, like the browns, the orange, yellow, they're my favorite. I literally use every piece of that book, and I think it's back in stock now. And I love hers because they have lines in them. I have a stencil. I can put lines in these, and I will sometimes. But I do love Mojo Plants. I know it's back in stock and I need to order it. I just ordered expander disc because this is like busting at the edge it's busting out. So I just ordered my expander disc this weekend so I can get those in here. Okay, let's see. So I would leave these 3 here, and then I probably would put a box here for journaling. Let's see what cute boxes they have. Now, with this sticker book, they have the cute sticker paper, and I really love it, but I don't really think I'm going to use it for this week. I think this would be a nice filler for weeks I don't have a lot of photos. So I'm not going to use that yet because I do love this in the plaids. But I think for, ooh, this is a cute one here. I love the light blue. Or is that too much here? No, I like that there. Okay, so I usually will leave this blank because if I have a lot of photos, I might add a photo here. And I'll probably put something right up top there. What should I put on top there? And I love these little leaves, and I will fill those in. Like, I'll probably put another, I think, oh, what, do they give you plain journaling boxes? I think they do. Yes, they do. All right, so my husband is yelling to me. Hold on one second. So, like, I will probably do this here. I don't mind doing a lot of journaling spots for my album because I write a lot and I can always add things. Like I do have, oh, didn't even grab it. I have like all this little space, so I would probably fill that in there. Oh, I hear my dog whining to come in here with me. Let's see. I like that up against here. So I just kind of eyeball it. And okay, so I like that. Like I said, I'll leave this in case I want to put a photo. Here, I'll probably, oh, I was going to put something on top there. That fox is so cute. The pumpkins are cute. Oh, what's this? A little cute mug. Like a hot cocoa mug. You ever get a new book and get some things and you just want to hoard it because you don't want to use it all? Oh, I feel like that's too tall for there. Oh, but how cute would he be down here? He's cute. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I don't want to use them all because I'm like, oh, I want to save them, right? Oh, they're so adorable. Okay, so I'm going to do that there, and then maybe what I just do with that little cup right here. I like to cut the little white off the edge because sometimes there's a lot of white, and I like to put it here so that, or so it's almost like it's sitting on it. Okay, so I like that side. That side looks good. My 3 photos for the week will go here, which I might have a couple because I'm going to be in the mountains. I might take some pretty pictures there up in the mountains. So here, I'm leaving Friday to go to my daughter's. So I could do something. I might just leave this just in case. Oh, maybe I'll do some, though there is some washi strips, if you will. I love the gingham right here. So maybe I will do, maybe I'll do a little bit here to break that up. I gotta hurry up and get this video done because I'm going to watch some football with my brother, my nephew, my husband. No. Tore that up a little bit, but that's okay. I'll put something there. All right, do I want to go here? I feel like I do. All right, so with this video, I won't be back until, because I don't do it every single day, but I will do it like during the week. Okay, I don't mind that there. Okay, how's that look? I think that's pretty. It's a good start. Like I said, I'm going to be traveling with my daughter. We're traveling to my daughter's, and we're having like a crafty weekend, and hopefully some thrifting, and I will be seeing my grandkitties, so I'll be taking lots of photos. And then I'm not sure what I got going on Thursday, but I might put a little more here. I probably would put some here or here, depending. But this is a good start. So this is how I normally would do it. I would just finish with this, and then when I come across my photos for the next week, I'll just start, you know, popping them in there. Boom, boom, boom. All right, well, thanks for watching. I'll be back probably Wednesday night or Thursday. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time being here, welcome. Let me see if I can make this a little straighter. Okay, I am doing kind of what we would call after the pen. So I decorated this and recorded this, so this video will be before this. And then okay, let me go back. So I normally always would decorate my planners, and I would decorate the next week. I always had a couple ahead. I just love to decorate them, and then I would maybe come in on a Wednesday or Thursday, and I'd print photos for the beginning of the week and fill it in. Or then on Sunday or Monday, I would come in and fill the rest of the week. And one of the reasons why I love doing this, it was simple, it was easy, it wasn't overwhelming, and I love that because it's easy to maintain. It's easy to keep up with everything. And I try to say this in all my videos. This is one of the reasons why I want to share these videos, to show everyone that it's really, really easy to memory keep. It doesn't have to be a big production. It doesn't have to take a lot of time. So I went through, it took me maybe like 10 minutes or less to decorate this. I recorded it and talked, so it probably took me longer. But, you know, I would decorate this. And then I was just actually on a phone call with someone, and while I was talking to her, I printed out my photos so far for the week. So I had a work meeting this week, like Monday through, I got home Wednesday night. So I'm only gonna print out a couple, picture of my team and one of my peers. Oops, that's a little crooked. So I print from home. Sorry if my camera's moving. I have to move and get a new desk and get a new setup. I'm going to try to do that this weekend. Can't remember what I was saying before that, but I could see it was wobbling. So I got home last night. I was too tired to do anything. So like I said, just went and printed my photos. Didn't have a lot of photos, but I would, like, for a work meeting. And then I got home last night. It was dark out, and I noticed something in my yard, and it looked like my dog chewed up a blanket or chewed up something, which she's 2, so she does that. But then I realized it was my little scarecrow. I had these cute little scarecrows that are out on my front porch with my pumpkins, and she took the head off, and it took all the stuffing out of its head and had it all over the yard. And she was so proud, she brought it to me. But I was able to save the head a little bit and put it back on today. I've had these for years. I don't know if anyone remembers the store Kmart years ago, but they were closing, and I got the little guy and the little girl. I put them out there, and my husband did say, you know that dog? And I'm like, no, she'll be good. And then this was her last night. I think she was mad at me for being gone for 2 nights and not being able to be with Mom in bed. And, you know, she was really tore up about it. She felt bad about it. Doesn't she look guilty and like she's living with regret? Yeah, she looks tore up about it. So that's it for my photos. I didn't have a lot. And actually, I'm putting, today's actually Thursday, but I'm putting them here. I'm not sure if I'm going to have any photos today because I'm working from home today. I don't feel good today. I'm not going anywhere. So that's it. So my other thought was for here, I will take a floral and fill this in. And I love this. So this sticker book came from the new Live, Love Posh Seasonal Love. This was the September collection. Love it. It's gorgeous. So I thought I'd fill that in. I'll save this for later. And let's see. I don't know where all my pens are. I started out today just having a really, hold on, let's grab a pen. A little bit of a rough day. A rough day, but not a bad day. Nothing to get upset about. But I tried to buy some airline tickets yesterday, and I don't know what website I was on, but it's blocked. My bank blocked the card. And needless to say, I went to go order my coffee this morning, and my card, it said call your bank, so I had to go get a whole new debit card. And I don't know about anybody else, but it was it's a pain when you have to get a new debit card, because you have to you have your card, like my Amazon, my Netflix, there's so many things I don't even remember, like, now I have to change my card. But I'm going to pause for a minute because I need a different pen than this one, and I will be back and I will be doing my journaling. Okay, I'm back. I did my journaling. I also realized I have this little rip spot here. I was going to try to find a little something to put there. There's a leaf. I could do a leaf there. Anything else? Maybe, oops. Oh, sorry. Jeez, I have to get a better setup. Maybe one of these like little blue things. So I was whining about my day and about my debit card, and then I got to where I was going to go today. I finally got my coffee, and I was going to actually work for a little while at the Dunkin' where I was, get some work, get caught up, and I realized I forgot my work computer. I thought it was in my iPad, or it was in my book, my work bag that I always have with me. Thought I put it in there. Apparently I didn't. I still had it here on the charger. So you know what? Oh, not to mention I ordered one pastry thing and they didn't have it. So I said, okay, just give me this. They're like, okay, they didn't have that. So I'm like, then I forgot my work computer, and I was like, forget it. I'm turning around, I'm going back home, and I'm working from home for the rest of the day. I'm over this. I'm going to put 12 here because that is like our region number. Oh, maybe I'll put it down, and then I'll put region 12 above it. That way. That's what I'll do. Okay, so I put something there. I don't know if I love that there. So this is it so far. It only took me a few minutes to do my journaling about my week. I'll leave this here because I'm not sure what I'm going to write here, but I'll wait. And if, like, say I can't come up with anything, or I don't need the extra space for journaling, sometimes I just, like, recap my whole week. Or, like, if I can't think of anything, I'll do things I was grateful for, things that went well this week, or things, you know, I'm proud of, or, you know, blah, blah, blah. I'll come up with something. So I'll probably be back on Sunday when I finish this. Hi everyone, it's Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. I'm continuing with my weekly memory keeping. This was last week, the 22nd through the 28th. Today's actually Monday, the 29th. The 29th. So I'm just catching up. I printed out my photos today, and I'm gonna finish this up. Okay, so this weekend I went to visit my daughter for the weekend, and let's see. Oh, I forgot to trim that one. It was a wonderful, relaxing weekend. We just hung out at her place, and we just bleh, we just did some crafts. We watched Gilmore Girls. I know this is probably like a shock, but I'm not a big fan of it. Never really watched it, and watched it with her. Not a fan. Probably would never watch it on my own. I say I'm not a fan, and yet I sat there and watched every bit of it with her. I don't watch TV. Not a movie person, not a TV person. I watch very little. I'm a huge true crime person, and I do watch a lot of YouTube. Let me see. So, Sunday night, run to Walmart with my best friend. That's what we do. Oh, there's a ladybug. And then, let's see. I have a lot of photos from the weekend. What do I want to do? I'll probably put this over here because my daughter is doing blind date books, a blind date with a book. And where she lives, there's in a craft store there, she has a shelf that she rents and sells her product there. So I came home on Sunday. My husband was dehydrating apples because we have so many apples from our apple tree. My baby girl was so happy Mom was home. She misses when I'm gone for the weekend because she sleeps with me every night. And then I got some flowers yesterday. Someone gave those to me when I was at the orchard. All right, so I think that's how I'm going to lay it out, so I don't have a lot of room. So I'm not sure what I said when I originally did this side, but oops, let me move this cord. But what I was, what I've always been saying since the beginning, that I like to show people that, memory keeping like this or scrapbooking can be really, really easy. And this is why I love the whole planner. I don't know the word I'm looking for. That's why I like doing it in a planner. Let's say that. Because it's easy to maintain. And I feel like I document the just the everyday things, not just the big occasions or a good photo. So I love that. Let's see, I got home yesterday early, but today I was like too tired to even do this, but I printed my photos while I was down watching football, and then I came up and they were ready for me on my printer, and I just trimmed them, and boom. And like I said, you would have seen this from the beginning. I decorated it. I did decorate. I did my stickers and decorated, and then I just been filling in my photos. Now, you may think, and people say this all the time, well, how do you know how many photos you're going to have? I don't, and so if I really want to get some certain photo in, I will maybe pick and choose, right? So maybe I want to put so many pictures of my dog and I'd put something maybe more important. Not that there's much more important than my baby, but you know what I mean. Or I would cover a sticker if I feel like I want to do that. But since I have a lot of photos here, I want to put something like here and maybe a couple boxes about the weekend. I'll probably write about the whole weekend here. So here I'll probably write something about how she took the head off my scarecrow, which I might have said that in the last video, but she felt bad. Okay, what one was that? That was like a September. It was such a pretty one. It's one of my favorites. Ooh, it was this one. Okay, so what can I put right there? Maybe just like a sunflower? All right. Let's see. These are just so beautiful. So beautiful. How about this? I like this one. Okay. Then maybe a little box there. Let's see. Excuse me. Ooh, I'm a little tired, I guess. I work from home on Mondays, but I tell you, even though I work from home, it can still be stressful. Oh, these are thin. I can't write much in there. I might need a big box. All right, I'm gonna put that here because I need a little bit more to say there. I might just put that there. I just did a Walmart run with my best friend, and we hadn't seen each other. It felt like in, gosh, I don't know. It feels like we haven't seen each other. So she was going to return something like at 7:30 at night, or 7, and she asked me if I wanted to go, and I really didn't. But I said, well, if you can get here in time to take me to Dunkin' so I can get coffee, because yeah, 8 o'clock at night, who wouldn't want coffee? So that's what we did. And then we returned a couple things, and then we both walked out with stuff. We like to use the return thing as an excuse. She bought something and she's like, I don't know if I should get these. I go, and sometimes we just don't like trying things on in the store. So I told her, get it. It'll give us an excuse to return it and come back. So she just messaged me tonight and asked me if I wanted to come because she wanted, or go to Walmart again because she was going to return something. I said, not tonight. I have things I gotta get done. My husband works one night a week, and when he does, I love to be home and I just like to be in my house, be by myself, and yeah, I get more cleaning done. So, all right, I just put that away. Oh, these are so cute. I can't wait to use those. Okay. Oh, I'm going to use these soon. I have so many ideas. I was going to maybe put a few more things here. I gotta stop losing my space. Maybe a little blue there. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my journaling, I think, and then that should be it. Hold on one second. Okay, so that is, let me move this down. That is everything. I think I'm done. I journaled about my weekend here. I wrote about my dog chewing my scarecrow. Just did a little journaling here. And I use the new Live, Love Posh Seasonal Love, and I think I used the September. Yes, set. So that is it. So that's my week. I'm going to put these videos together, and hopefully you can see that it can be really, really quick and easy. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like button, share, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.